everybody, I'm Rachel Brady. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a mum of two with a third baby on the way in September. My older two are 7 and 5. I'm a mummy vlogger. I'm a stay-at-home mum, work at home if you count blogging and vlogging as work. And we live in the Peak District where we've renovated a farmhouse. Over on my blog you'll find some parenting stuff, but mainly lots and lots of recipes. So I'm all about food and family. Today's video is a comparison of packed lunches and school dinners. So those of you who watch regularly will know that recently we trialled packed lunches. We were intending to do 2 weeks, however I think we did 7 days in total. I'm gonna do it in 3 categories: cost, nutrition and the social aspect. And then I'll give you kind of my summary at the end of each one. And it's not really about which is better, it's more just like an exploration of both. So let's think about cost. School dinners at the minute, I actually get my daughters for free because she's still in Key Stage 1. One of the reasons we wanted to trial this, or one of the reasons I was keen to kind of go, yeah, let's try it, is that I thought, let's see if we can save some money here. So I think if you really go to town like I did and buy lots and lots of wide variety of lots of different things, lots of different kind of snacks, lots of different crudités, lots of different dips, or lots, you know, I really spent quite a lot of money. I noticed my food bills definitely went up in the 2 weeks that we did it. I think on cost, if you are, and there's no judgment here by the way, this isn't a judgy video because I'm really into my food and I have the time to commit mentally and the time to make really interesting balanced lunch boxes. I know not everybody does have the time or the money to do that. If you're kind of doing a sandwich, value crisps and a value chocolate bar, then undoubtedly packed lunches are cheaper. The second element that I think is interesting to compare is nutrition. So again, I think this is really similar to the cost. I think it really depends what you give them, because on certain days, me and my friend, we sometimes laugh because we'll say to the kids, what have you had what was it for lunch today? And they'll say a full English breakfast and chocolate pudding, and we're like laughing like, can I come for lunch? That sounds really delicious. But it doesn't always sound, when they tell you what they've had for lunch, that nutritious. However, if you get the information sheets and the menus like we do, we're under the Derbyshire County Council here, it does say, you know, all meals are nutritionally balanced by a professional, and I completely trust them on that. And I also think it's easy to think, oh, full English breakfast or a pizza or fish fingers, you automatically think processed or not healthy. Well, I'm a big believer in seeing the good in all food, and you know, there's protein there might be, you know, carbohydrates. If my kids and your kids ate everything, there's nothing I don't like, then I think nutritionally packed lunches would trump school dinners. However, I really take my hat off to the nutritionists who create the school dinner menus, because they manage to make a nutritionally balanced meal that appeals to kids so they eat it. And I found that really hard, and that's the battle for all of us, isn't it, over the dinner table? What can I cook for my kids that's nutritious, but that they will actually eat? So nutritionally, which is better, school dinners or packed lunches? Question mark, because it really depends on what you're giving them in their packed lunch. So the last category I think is nice to look at is the social aspect. And one of the reasons Adam really wasn't keen on the kids having packed lunches is because he just really likes the idea, and I have to agree with him, that all the kids are sat around having the same thing. And it's that nice thing, isn't it, of sitting around a table, eating a hot meal with a main course and a pudding. And it's those skills, it's those life skills, using cutlery. My kids are terrible, by the way, and I'm always telling them, please use your cutlery, here, use your knife, this is how you do it. I do so much with them, but I think eating with cutlery at school and table manners, and my son's terrible for getting food all over his face and things like that. I just think those things, if they're doing them on a daily basis at school as well, they've got a really good chance of honing those skills quicker. I think from a fussiness point of view, I think that school dinners are better, because I think if your kid is really fussy, and I do sympathise because Arthur is fussy, and I think if you've got a fussy kid, school dinners will push their, gently test their boundaries about what they'll eat a little bit more. And if they're sat next to their friends and their friends are eating broccoli and carrots and peas with their roast dinner, then they are more likely to try it, I think. So overall, which is better? I think from a social point of view, I would say school dinners. For us as a family, school dinners is the way forward, and we're definitely going to stick with school dinners. We tested it, they asked for it for months, I gave in, we discovered why school dinners were better, and now everybody's happy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already for lots of food and family content, and hit the alarm bell if you are subscribed so you don't miss when I upload, which is Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. That's it for now guys, bye!